Congratulations on your child.
Thank you.
It's incredible. You somehow surpassed me in age with one simple deed. You're older than me now.
Insane. Did you see the clip of me talking about being a dad? 5 years ago, I called it. Did you see it?
Oh yeah. You said in 5 years I'm gonna have a kid.
Not just that.
I don't know if I'll be married, but I'm gonna have a kid.
That's exactly. And at age 29, I said I want a quaint life, beautiful woman, beautiful daughter. I want a family. And guess what you said in the clip?
It's not gonna happen.
You said
I
just don't see it. You said I don't see it.
Well, I don't see any. I have no vision. Like I can see physically, but I don't strategize. Like you have no idea. If I told you what I did over the past week, you wouldn't believe it.
Tell me.
It would be quick because I want to hear about the damn kid.
All right.
But I can't make a really quick one.
Okay.
I went to Singapore, went to the Hawkers, to the cheapest Michelin-rated restaurant in Singapore. I got $6 for a Michelin-rated restaurant. I did a karate combat. I flew back to Los Angeles. I launched a Represent 10 collab at a burger chain.
Yeah.
Then I flew to Philly yesterday and did a drug reform roundtable with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and others. And then I came here to do the show. And then, yeah.
Oh, you're crushing it.
Well, I don't know. And I started shooting a documentary.
No, bro, come on. You're crushing it. For someone who doesn't like move a lot, you're moving.
Just the left leg. Go ahead, baby.
Okay, Michael. I am not sure if I'm my best self at the moment because I'm pretty tired, which is why I'm drinking this. Zoom in.
Just make it end.
Dream Prime Energy, which is 18
Just
plus.
make it end.
But everyone told me about being tired, and I thought back to my like early vlog days, daily vlogs, early 20s. Dude, I'd sleep 4 to 6 hours a night every night for a year straight, and I was fine. I can't really move like that at 29, man. I need my sleep.
Yeah.
I need my sleep. And my baby, my beautiful baby girl, Esme, is a night owl who we're still figuring out because she's still figuring out everything. Like you logic doesn't apply to a baby.
Right.
You can't be like, what do you mean? It's 2 a.m. Like, go to sleep. You've been up for 3 hours. And we tried everything. Doesn't matter. She wants to fuss. She's going to fuss.
Well, she doesn't. I mean, at what age does any semblance of consciousness even begin?
I don't know.
Like, what does she know about the world right now? Like, imagine you're like, oh, I think she has gas, right? Like, I'm sure that's one of the things, right?
Yep.
Okay, just blow a toot. No, she doesn't even know that she's a human.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know that she exists.
No.
Does that make sense?
Mike, the only thing she knows is I'm hungry. I'm hungry. That's all. And when she's in pain, she wails. And the gas thing is interesting. I guess this is the podcast, but I could do a full deep dive on the birth, parenthood, the responsibility and hardship of the mother from the beginning of the pregnancy. Like, man, people do not talk about how hard it is for women during pregnancy. Not even just during, after.
Well, I'm sure somebody.
Before,
I'm
maybe.
sure somebody. I'm sure somebody talks about that.
No,
because
but
they're clearly not talking about how hard it is for the man.
Well,
you don't have to do shit. You just have to keep pissing people off with snacks.
I'm doing stuff now besides the pissing off, the snack pissing off, because I see Nina breaking her back for 10 months, making sure this baby is the healthiest child it could possibly be. Like, bro, I'm traveling the world. I'm drinking. I'm partying. I'm not. I'm living my life. My life hasn't been altered. She has devoted every second of her life for 10 months to this being. And now that it's here, it's not over. Welcome to the 4th trimester, the hardest trimester. Life.
Yeah.
where now her body is still owed to this baby and that she has to feed the baby. We obviously take care of it. And everyone told me before I had this baby, they're like, this is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to you. You think you've had a life, but it really starts now. It's the most life, like, these superlatives that I was like, I hear
your whole life's going to change in an instant.
Yeah. Like, but I was the United States champion. So like,
that's
a fucking joke, a shitty joke. But you don't understand it until it happens. And as someone who lives in the realm of like possibility and I visualize, I manifest, I was trying to like really like let that feeling sink in when people told me, because everybody was saying the same thing. For the first time, everyone's saying the same thing. It's the greatest thing you'll ever do. Yeah. And I'm literally like, damn, man, I've done some cool, cool stuff, but it's just so hard to imagine, Mikey, within 4 minutes of this child being born, and I looked her in the eyes and saw, I'm gonna keep it together here, but just saw how precious she was and how much she's relying on me and her mother who is sacrificing her life to make sure that everything goes right with this baby. I felt a love, an endless, infinite love instantaneously that I've never felt in my life. I love 2 women in my life, you know, Nina and my mom. All of a sudden, there's a third little woman here who instantaneously has my entire soul. She has my heart. She's lit my being on fire, and I would do anything for her. And so, yes, I'm sitting here. I'm a little tired. We haven't been sleeping much, and all of this is new to me, like it's new to her. Like, we're talking to this baby, like, you know, we're gonna figure this out. Us too, by the way, because they don't tell you anything. No one prepares you for, bro. No one prepares you for parenthood.
Do you think it has something to do with the fact that 21 billion people have done it already, and they're just like, well, you'll figure it out.
So yes, and also that fact alone really comforts me and Nina.
Yeah,
because I recognize that like everyone else has done it. Like it can't be that hard. It fucking is. It's extremely hard, but you figure it out. And what no one tells you is, although it is extremely hard and it is extremely rewarding, you would do anything for this little girl. So it's all worth it. And I'll lose as much sleep as I need to make sure that she's as healthy as she can be and she gets whatever she needs from us.
Okay, so there's a million questions I could ask. First and foremost, would you now put September 26th?
Yeah, her birthday.
Great.
Yep.
As the greatest day of your life?
No.
And by the way, if you're serious, that's also fine.
I'm serious.
What was the greatest day of your life?
The day me and Nina got engaged.
Engaged?
Engaged, yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry. Yeah, the day me and Nina got engaged.
Why is that?
Because greatest day, that's a 24-hour period. That 24-hour period of me and Nina getting engaged, from Money in the Bank, flying to Lake Como, adjusting the trip, doing the proposal, asking her dad, all of it was the greatest day ever. The moment that Esme was born, by far the greatest moment of my life.
Yep.
That moment of birth, and by the way, that experience and seeing it go down is so fucking beautiful. It was. I mean, like, there's no words to describe the miracle of life. I saw it. I think it's probably the most magical thing our species is capable of. And so turn my attention to Nina, and our doctor was a pro, Mike, a pro. Got the baby out, plopped her down on Nina, and like, oh, I'm gonna get emotional, but like watching Nina's motherhood activate like in an instant, dude, was so fucking cool, because it's the reason I chose her as my fiance, because I knew she was gonna be such a good mom. And fuck. I didn't want to do that, bro. I'm not as...
What an incredible moment.
Yeah. I didn't need to get emotional. I'm just, I'm a little tired.
Yeah, that happens to me too. When I get super tired, it heightens my emotions. But it's also okay, man. Why don't you stay over here and cry on camera?
Because, bro, people meme it.
That's fine. They're going to meme you anyways. Everybody already hates. That's the thing about you. You can do anything you want because no one likes you anyways.
You're right. Thanks, Adam. Is it good?
Yeah, you look welcome.
Okay? Yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. You're very welcome. Thank you. You got to come meet this little girl.
I'm coming up real soon.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
See you, Norman Bates from Psycho.
Little tissue?
Bro, no, you're going to, if you use a tissue, you're going to get memed.
What? Let me blow my nose off. I get sniffly, bro.
Oh, can we do like a keep? Logan cried and then a cut?
No, because I'm not wailing. I just like don't want to.
Well, no, yeah, you are kind of. When you went off stage, I saw you were crying. You need to get burped or something, put over someone's shoulder, you know?
Yeah, dude, look. I chose,
Kids, never met an actor like this kid before, I'll tell you that much.
No, that's the thing, bro.
No, I'm just kidding.
I can't act to save my
I'm just
life.
kidding. No, I saw The Thinner.
The thinning, bro. It's about my hair.
Dude, you and I both, buddy. I'm gonna need to go back to Turkey.
So yeah, dude, I chose the perfect partner, and maybe I'm a little biased. She's the greatest thing on the planet. She's the greatest thing on the planet. Esme Agdal Paul, beautiful little baby. I miss her already.
How many syllables is the name?
2. Esme.
Because you remember the obvious massive fight over Sloan Vine.
Sloan Vine.
So it's
Your niece.
because the length of the name is equals. It's actually shorter.
Crazy how words.
So
and sounds and
are you?
syllables.
But you're still not going to fall back on the Sloan Vine violence.
So what do you mean? Bro, I love the name Sloan now.
You also had the name Lily.
Dude, that was gonna be
I know
the first name. We didn't know her name until she came out. We needed to catch a vibe with this little baby, and Lily was choice number 1 because we both have grandma Lilies. It has a lot of sentimental value, and
it means purity.
Yeah,
That's what it means.
Yeah.
So you went with Esme, which is a French name.
soft S.
Esme.
Not so much for like what it means. It does mean beloved. It's old French participle. Esme.
Yeah, Esmeralda.
No, not Esmeralda.
Yeah,
Just
well,
Esme.
I'm sorry, it's short for Esmeralda.
Uh,
That's as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You brought back I wouldn't be surprised if you name your next daughter Gertrude.
Yeah. I prefer Tabitha.
What are some other ones in that space? Hey, let's do some men's ones. You should name your first son Winston.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Dude, old names need to come back.
What are some other
Linda?
Linda's like
the
no,
name
but
of the baby
Linda's
Linda in 2024.
No, but Linda's like 60s America.
Yeah.
There's
So
Gertrude.
imagine-
Gertrude is like 20s.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
what are some other Jane? Like,
Agnes.
Agnes is number 1. Like if we were playing Family Name Feud
Yeah.
right now, you would have got the top ding, Agnes, and the
Yeah.
crowd would have gone crazy. And then
Yeah.
they would have saw it was you and booed. But Gertrude, Agnes, Tabitha.
Wait, I actually have notes here because
Notes on what?
just all of this because I don't think the conversation's had enough about the process of giving birth. Like the hardship on Nina, both physically and mentally, especially during the labor. And she had a really solid labor. It was in total 12 hours, which isn't that bad at all. But I don't know if this is too much information. I'll have to run this by her. But she had to get induced,
Yep.
which is
pretty normal.
it is. It's not abnormal.
Unless you're a what's it called, a natural birther. You want to blow up a swimming pool in your living room and pop the baby out there with a fucking
but
piece of wood.
Yeah, but
sitting under you or something like that.
yeah, but that's hard.
But you're not that.
Well, we couldn't be because the baby wouldn't allow it. Like,
No, I get it, but
like-
also like, hey man, it's 2024. Like, take advantage of the modern science.
yeah, but
thing.
I'll be honest. I can totally see why someone would want to have a home birth. Dude, hospitals are, and we went to a really good hospital with really good staff, but it's like they're. It's a hospital,
It's
dude.
sterile.
It's very
Cold,
sterile.
sterile,
It's very sterile.
uninviting.
Exactly. I brought string lights, Polaroids that I clipped up. I had music playing. I brought a blow up mattress, like a salt lamp. I turned the hospital room into a vibe, and thank God, because when we got there, Nina was not incredibly happy that she had to get induced. It's a bit of a thing, man. It's kind of invasive, and apparently the contractions from an induction are like a whole other beast. What you know about Pitocin, motherfucker? No, you don't.
I don't know anything about. I don't
You
even
know about
have
oxytocin because you're an
I know
addict.
about OxyContin, but also like just so you're aware, like while you were doing all of this, I was screaming at a television hoping that my parlay bet hit on Prize Picks. Like you have to understand how very different our lives are.
Yeah. Well, they were in conjunction like until this, Mike.
No, they weren't.
What
You
you know
were-
about Swaddle?
Was he the wide receiver? Is he the wide receiver for the Dolphins? Or no, it's Toddle. No, what's the wide receiver's name on the Dolphins? Yeah, I was betting from last. I
What
had
you
him
know
on my
about- do you
sixth
know-
leg last night, and he meant Waddle.
Swaddle.
No.
I'm talking about Swaddle. Do you know what a Swaddle is?
I don't know where he plays.
Okay.
Is he tight end? No. He's not on any of my parlays this week.
Mikey, I didn't know what any of this stuff was. Swaddle, meconium, Pitocin.
Oh, draconian?
No.
That's it's a political term. Yeah, I don't know about any of that stuff, bro. I have no emotional intelligence. Okay, I'm doing it's some of it is because in order to get to the baby, you had to allow love into your life and be loving. Like I'm still working on having access to that stuff. Through therapy.
Right.
Okay, but right now I do love to gamble. Okay, and I love food.
Yeah,
and I've been thinking about getting on Ozempic. We can get on that.
Whoa, you should.
Well, just as more of an experiment. I don't consider myself fat. I could try not eating it. I think it would work.
You're not fat. You're not fat.
I'm not fat.
It's just the way you're shaped.
Remember that one kid said he looks like lasagna? Do you remember that? Is that what he said? Lasagna, like human lasagna. I don't know, bro. I've been working on my posture.
That's good. That's good.
But all this to say, bro, like, yes, dude, like, I'm nowhere near watching a woman fucking SpaceX a child out of her vagina. You know what I'm saying?
If only we're that smooth, though. That's the thing. You know, they say
SpaceX isn't always smooth either. They have some problems.
Do they? I feel like they have.
He has trouble landing those fuckers.
No, I think
they've gotten better.
I think Elon's hit rate with the landing is pretty good. China's down bad though. They just had a rocket explode when it tried to self-land.
They fuck everything up.
Yeah, but you'd think China would be like ahead of.
No, it was made for $2.50 for child laborers. It took they had 6,200 children work around the clock to build a fucking ICBM that crashed into the fucking the Red Sea or whatever. What's over there?
I don't know. The Beijing Strait.
What's the strait?
Beijing Strait.
Between there and Taiwan?
The Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, that's what it is. Arriba. Okay, sorry. What were you saying about vaginas?
No, Pitocin.
Okay,
so these contractions, I bet you don't know what that is either.
I do know what that means. It's the time in between something.
Opposite.
It's something that there's time in between.
Yes, exactly. So the contractions will get closer together and more intense
as it's about to birth.
Closer to the labor, but it takes a while. And apparently Pitocin contractions when you are induced are like a whole different beast of pain. And Nina was convinced she's going to do it without an epidural. Do I need to explain that? Okay, I'll do it. An epidural is like essentially getting a spinal tap.
Yeah.
I know because I watched it. The doctors told me, don't watch it. Guys say they're cool and they can pass out. And I go, I'm not going to pass out. They go, no, really? Like, you shouldn't watch this.
You would be the dude that passes out.
Well, that's what I said. I said, I go, I'm not going to pass out. And then I was like, I feel like I probably could pass out.
I could see them with like smelling salts, like fanning your face while she's doing this crazy thing.
They said,
and all you did was have to watch.
Yeah, they go, please don't watch because if you pass out, now we have 2 patients. And I was like, so anyways, essentially a spinal tap. They take a needle this fucking big and jam it in my fiance's lower spine and then like go like this with it and then just load her up with fluids that essentially paralyzes her from the waist down so she can't feel the contractions. And by the way, thank God for modern medicine because she really didn't want to get induced. Plan out the window, had to get induced because the baby was too big and she's on week 40. She's ready to go. And she also did not want to do an epidural.
Wait, what was the weight? Because it wasn't even that big of a baby, was it? Like 8'5" or something?
8 pounds. She was supposed to be 8 pounds 10 ounces, which is it's a relatively big baby.
There.
But she came out much lighter. Like the calculations were off. I don't know. But regardless, she got caught.
You were probably a 10-pounder.
No,
I was a big ass baby, bro.
That doesn't surprise me. You're Hey Big Mike.
Yeah, it's true.
Hey Big Baby Mike.
Yeah.
So, anyways, epidural. Thank God. Nina tried to do these contractions for about 3 hours. You know, it's 4 a.m. and she goes, babe, I'm hallucinating. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I'm seeing dogs in this room.
Oh, hey.
And what?
Like Haiti. The Haitians with the dogs. Fire. So having a baby makes you hallucinate?
No, not getting the epidural on Pitocin contractions could make the pain so unbearable, your body starts to release DMT in the brain to make you hallucinate to try to bear the pain. She goes, fuck this. I'm getting an epidural. I was like, thank God. Why'd you wait this long? Like, so use modern medicine. Epidural, bro, changed the entire experience. She called it fun at the end. She said, that was fun. I said, what the
because
she was go through hell, woman.
Because she thought she was in space for that period of time. She thought she was floating around at the International Space Station.
She did. She totally did.
Whoa.
She absolutely crushed it though. And learning all of this stuff. And by the way, now that the baby's here, doctor goes, here's a swaddle. It's like you take a piece of cloth and wrap the baby up so she doesn't move around at night.
Swaddle.
This is how you change a diaper. I don't know how to fucking change a diaper.
Dude, you got to make sure you put that putting diaper rash stuff on. Too.
Yep. Petroleum jelly. And I'll say this will surprise the boys. I'm on diaper duty. I've been allocated diaper
That doesn't
duty.
surprise me at all.
Why? I hate poop. I hate disgusting things. I'll be honest, that's disgusting. Until you see this little child and you realize I love you so much. I'll literally do anything for you, including this, with pleasure, little lady. And so I love it now. I'm on diaper dad duty, and I got a message for all the dads out there that are unwilling to change diapers. You're a fucking pussy. Show up for your kids. Help your wife out. Seriously, it's not that bad.
I hope the diaper dads beat you up. Let me tell you something.
No one's beating me up, bro.
Yeah, that's a good
except
point.
maybe LA Knight.
I think Bradley can do it. If
I'm
you give him
coming
another
back.
chance.
What did you just say?
I think Bradley can do it if you give him another chance.
Anytime, any
I just
day.
went on his show to finally unpack it all.
How'd it go?
Wait, hold on before we get there, because I want to get there. I was going to ask you if the birth had any sentimental or directional changes on your thoughts on mortality.
For sure.
Wow.
It's clear to me that like this is not a next chapter. This is an entirely new book. This is an entire the book closed. New life begins. And I can feel already with the birth of this baby, time's going to fly, man. She's going to be my age way quicker than I realize it. And I'm going to be, 58, 64, 70? I don't know.
How old does that make me at that point?
Probably not even,
74. No. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
Okay.
My grandmother was 94.
Oh my God.
My grandfather was 94.
No way.
Yes. I'm locked in. That's just on my mom's side. My dad's side didn't fare so well.
Hope you got your mom's genes. That's another thing. Thank God this baby has Nina's genes. Most of them. All the good ones. I was really nervous about this. Like, okay, we're talking about birthing a little baby girl. And I'm like, all right. I would much rather prefer she comes out with that Scandinavian olive skin, Nina's thick, long hair.
Luscious locks.
Luscious lock. Not, me, I'm thinning, I'm pale. Like I feel like I would feel bad for her. Sure enough, man, this baby comes out with all the best parts of Nina, and she has my eyes and really long lashes as well. She's such a cute little like creature. It's almost like you can't even believe she's real.
Yeah, why don't you save that shit for Call Her Daddy?